Hey all, episode 2, I almost said. Live play 2 during this Easter day. Some of the glare here of my shelving, and you'll see my face in the reflection occasionally. I don't know if I can get really even. I thought I got low glare stuff, but plexi, but I might have to try a different stuff. But I'm going to try to play through some of a Bitter Holiday scenario, 8-turn scenario out of Lock and Load, Heroes of the Motherland. As I try to play through 2 tactical systems, I'd say 2.5 because the ASL is kind of in the 3rd place position at the moment. But playing ATS, I played a few games with Devin, original Grognard, and some others. Anyway, I was off for 2 weeks doing travels and stuff, so I was literally gone about 10 days. It's been 2 weeks since I played and all that, so I wanted to get some gaming in, but a little solo stuff because I was kind of a personed out there just from the business trip and holidays and all that, or vacation. It's good times. California, loved it. Love my California peeps. So, all right. This is a Bitter Holiday. It's one of the 3 what they consider kind of introductory scenarios for Heroes of the Motherland, Lock and Load's tactical level East Front game. Getting out a couple of my game aids here. And I'm going to try to get as much of this game done as I can in a couple hours. We'll see. I was going to Tony's Board Life. Hey, Todd. Tony, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in. Please chat. You see me make mistakes. I am no pro. And like I said, I'm trying to play 2.5 tactical games, kind of learning them at the same time. And so I may mix stuff up and kind of have to keep making references. Of the 3 that I play, and I say 2.5, like I said, because I'm kind of slowing down on ASL just a little bit. I'm trying to learn them well enough, especially ATS and Lock and Load, so I don't get the rules messed up. So, all right, this is taking place in the winter. All the ground cost, all the fields don't exist, they're clear. All the half crops don't exist, they're clear, and this is clear. Clear, but it's snowy. It takes 2 movement points each hex. So that's 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. So half the turns to get up to this building. They have to take this church here. It's a 1-story, no steeple stone building. Everything else is wood building. They have to take that church and 4 other buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have to take 6 of these buildings over here. They're going to be crossing out in the open. They've got 7 troops. They've got 14 total troops. They've got some decisive leader, which allows them to do 2 things at once, 2 turns. This guy can attack, plow the row. He can attack. I put an MG42 in there. They're in a foxhole in the woods. So they can fire on 2 hexes, I assume, with the same firepower. It does not say. They've got foxholes, 5 of them, so I've got to kind of spread out here so they can kind of back up and defend. Put these guys forward in this house to kind of just slow them down a little bit. I should probably concede that building. I should probably just move these guys back before they get wasted by fire. They pretty much have to cross out in the open. There's a smoke component of 2. Since they can only move 2 at a time, I'm thinking I might smoke here to block a little of this machine gun fire. They have a mortar that they can see these guys and these guys. We got a machine gun in here with the Slayer option, which allows them to fire twice. That's a big deal. So I will probably fire in here, fire if I can. And although we got these woods here, that woods is a light woods. I think that's all. Hey, and then if you join in and hop on, oh, it looks like I lost Tony there. If you hop on, comment and let me know you're there. And so I don't need that. That's the campaign table. Let me know you're there, and let me know who you are, and give me advice or whatever. These guys are in a cemetery. Cemetery. Degrading. Ooh, +2 target modifier. There, it is an obstacle. Okay. What was the other thing I was going to look up? Light woods. Light woods is degrading. Let me look at the movement again. Terrain is in the road. Clear and road cost 2 movement points for single man and multi-man. All of the terrain movement costs remain the same as listed on the terrain effects chart. Okay. This is marsh over here and a river. I decided not to go over there. I could be sorry. I might have wanted to go around this way, but I didn't. So, hey, Devin, original Grognard. He's my faithful viewer, consistent. All right, so let's get the initial initiative. On turn 2, I can start rolling to get a T-34 and a Stug. And the Germans are just going to start moving. I can fire. So I'm going to activate. I had to start in the full hexes because I wanted to put these guys here. I think, all right, so I just need to read about smoke real quick. I think I can place it, but I think that's all they can do. I think I like smoke better in, I do like the way smoke works in ATS. Okay, I can lay it in my hex or a hex next to me. Then they're marked ops complete. I do have to look up for some reason some games, and I don't know. Maybe I know ASL smoke costs extra to move through, but I'm not sure about. No, no movement penalty. Target modifier. Is it degrading or blocking? Blocking. I don't think I need to keep this. I'm trying to minimize what I got in my hands here. Got a lot of special abilities and all that floating around here. Okay, here we go. So he's moved first. I'm going to start it by. I'm going to start by firing my anti-tank rifle at the. Oh, I have to spot them first. Scum sucker. They're in degrading terrain. Oh, spotting. Rats are fratching. So if I do that, it'll be a move. You can check line of sight at any time. That's degrading, so it'd be through one degrading hex. Plus, if I put smoke down, that'll be blocking. Shoot, how do I do that? You can't assault move unless they say they can assault move, and they cannot. All right, so I got to think through this a little bit, how I'm going to do this. So the leader could spot. Spotting a check. So it'd be 2 if it is in blocking terrain, which it is. It'd be 2. 2 or less, but I have a modifier of 1, so 3 or less. All right, so the leader's going to spot. I normally don't like spotting. We're going to roll the red die for the Soviets. Got a 2. They are spotted for the turn. That is awesome. Usually don't waste time spotting that he is ops complete. So does that mean he cannot direct that fire now? I would say he can. I'm going to say he can direct that fire. Just going to put that spotted there. And he's commanding all these troops to move. He's spotted. He's commanding all these troops are going to move. And these guys are going to fire. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're 7 away. So I hit on a 6 or less. I have 1 train during that. Better make sure I'm doing this right. Ordnance versus infantry. So I go to my OFT file. OFT modifiers. Here's a question for the fans. Can I use the leadership modifier for firing if he's got ops complete? That will be under the OFT. I'm already excited about playing this. Blah, blah, blah. Leaders have no FP. Can be used to aid direct fire attacks. Only 1 leader per hex per impulse or rally phase can use his leadership modifier to activate units. Modify fire attacks. Only 1 leader per hex. Oh, that's interesting. The leader can activate units in adjacent hexes. Leadership is decreased by 1 if leadership is wounded. The leader can rally troops in his own hex. Okay, so he's under ops complete, so he cannot aid all attacks. All right, so he can't aid the attacks. Excuse me. All right, so OFT. Target unit is adjacent. Target is a non-vehicle unit marked no. Per grading terrain. So he hits on a, if you look on the little chart here, it's probably, so he hits on a 6. With that, he hits on a, he's on with a 5 or less. Okay, so it's 5. He's in the woods. So it's 2. So it's a 3. He's at a 5. He's at a 2. And so he's at a 3. And that. So he's at a 2. So I got to roll a 2 less. So I have to roll 2 dice to roll 2. And I get a 10. So it does not happen. And he does not have a jam. So he is fired. I think I get to assume and fire that. I'm just going to, I'll remember he's fired, but I'll put that here. And he did that. That'll have to be a different impulse that he fires him. Okay. Nothing happened. I don't get a mark on him. So these guys are going to move. It's going to be bad. Maybe I should put a smoke here. So this guy's going to roll for smoke. He's going to roll. He needs a 2 or less for smoke. If he doesn't, he gets ops complete. He does not. He gets an ops complete. That's a bummer. I had to take that chance, though. So now, question is, do I roll for, I'm going to roll smoke 1 more time. And he'll roll smoke here, and that'll move these guys through here. So 1 more time. 1. We do get smoke 2. Awesome. So smoke 1 right there. And he's ops complete. These guys are spotted. I don't know if throwing smoke makes you spotted. I'm going to say yes. So we're going to assume all those guys are spotted. All right. So these guys would go. These guys would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. So if I go 1, 2, woods are probably 2 to move. Yep, 2 to move. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do that. And so he's going to wait to shoot. All right, here's something. I think, let me check. Would I wait to shoot or not? And I think when you fire on op fire, it only hits the people moving, whereas ATS, it affects everyone, which kind of makes sense. Opportunity fire 16, but let's just make sure. Units that are not marked. Oh yeah, would he be spotted moving into a smoke hex? Can only be the target of op fire if they are spotted. It only affects the unit in there. I mean the unit moving. And let's check for spotting. Hexes rather than units are spotted. So if one unit in a hex spot, all units in that hex are spotted. A hex is spotted if any of the following. The hex is marked with a spotted marker. A good order friendly unit is adjacent to the hex. A friendly unit is. Yeah, well, they're moved. So when I fire into that unit here, this leader and the units in this hex can attack any 2 adjacent hexes when they attack. Both hexes must meet all required. I'm going to say it's the same. This leader in the units in this hex can attack any 2 can attack. So what do you guys think? If I can attack any 2 adjacent hexes, do you think that means I can, hey, someone else is on board, let me know who it is. So it says I can attack any 2, plow the row, means it says a leader. Here's what it says. This leader and the units in his hex can attack any 2 adjacent hexes when they attack. Both hexes must meet the requirements for fire combat. Is it 2 different attack rolls or 1 attack roll? I mean, they've got different modifiers, so I almost think I mean, they got different modifiers. So this leader in the units in this hex can attack any 2 adjacent hexes when they attack. Opinions? These guys are ops complete. They tried throwing smoke. It failed. I'm going to say that they are visible. So, all right. So they're going to plow the. I don't know if I want. Yeah. I'm going to do it. And 4, 5, 6 says it's 2 different attacks. Oh, is that too loud on the thing? Is my rolling too loud on the chart there? I get this thing focused here. Come on. Slowly move it back. There we go. 2. So I can't remember what I said. 1 separate attack. Devin says rolling isn't too loud. Oh, thanks, man. Well, Devin, I know you don't play this game, or whoever else is online with me. What do you guys think? Well, I already rolled it, but if you guys have an opinion before I make the roll, I'd be glad to change it. This guy's allowed to attack 2 adjacent hexes, which is an unusual roll here. Do you think I should do 1 attack roll and just say it's the same attack roll for both and adjust them for modifiers, or should I make 2 separate attacks? My roll says I should do it as 1 attack. So my little decider roll here. Yeah, I'm going to say it's 1 for now. Okay, so I am going to do it. And so 1 attack roll. The modifier for this one, he's in scrub. Can't imagine that does anything. And let's see. It's degrading, but I don't think it's, so there's no modifier. And smoke is a +1. Oh, that's interesting. It's only a +1. Okay. So it's a +1 to that, 0 into that. He's rolling 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's right at the edge. So 4. And with a modifier of 5. So it's 5 +1, 0. Oh yeah, this doesn't, that's a defensive modifier. So his defensive modifier is 1. All right, so here we go. We're gonna roll the dice. You roll 2 dice here. White is the Germans. So he's rolling at a 5. And he's rolling at +1, and he's rolling at a 0. So this guy is defense of 3. And this guy is a defense of 2. So it's a damage check of 3 and a damage check of 2. So the damage check for who rolls a damage check? We're going to say the Germans roll it. Damage check with 3 is a 3 and a 6, so it is over that. So these guys are shaken. This guy is a damage check with a 2, so it's a 5. If it equals it, so if the die roll is greater, okay. So he's not. Nothing happens. He's fine. His damage check is 3. Oh, 8. And so he is shaken. These guys have fired, and they're spotted, but they already spotted. All right, so ops complete, and they moved. I'm going to assume these guys can fire on a separate impulse. Actually, no, I think if you could fire him, yeah, you can fire him. The range is 4, and now they can't fire. Okay. These guys will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these guys will wait. They moved. We're fine. We'll get plenty of times to move them. Okay. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. All right. And that's that. German impulse. I think the Germans. So one degrading train right into that big stack there. That's clear. Yeah, these guys are going to fire on this, guys. So, all right. So mortar. After this, I need to go check on some kids stuff here. Just a minute. Onboard mortar fire. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Choose the higher die. Ignore degrading terrain leadership if indirect fire. Oh, sweet. Ignore degrading terrain and leadership if indirect fire. So these guys are going to fire. It is a 2. So the attack is 4. There. 4. And my defense is my terrain modifier. Oh, wait. I can't fire on him. That smoke is blocking it. No, I guess the question is, Well, you know what? Let's hold on and think about this a second here. I guess I'll wait. So the Germans are going to pass and Russians are going to go. This commissar is going to activate all these guys. Maybe this guy will smoke here. Maybe this guy will smoke and smoke. All right, so he's going to smoke. Does it? Wow, this is awesome. I guess a good question is then are they now? How many more ops complete? Are they now spotted? They're out in the open, so they're spotted anyway. Oh, I could have fired on them. I think I'm waiting though. So he's gonna command these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna fire on him. So it's 1. Froze up here. So 1, just looking for my modifiers. Oh shoot, here's my I did use the wrong. Okay. So it's 1, 2, because he's moving. No degrading terrain, so it's 2 and 0. So 2 and so 7 to 2. So it's a damage check of 5. White guy 6. So he shaken and moved, and he's fired. Oh yeah, maybe I wouldn't have done that. He low crawls into that. He can't stealth move. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's check this guy with the Slayer. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I just sent some guys flying. I would. The question I have to grading. It's so funny the things you remember and don't remember when you're playing a game. Oh, I lost my chat. Oh, and I need to go do my check on my kid here. 2 weeks. All right. Anyway, so where was I? Looks like it's focused in, but I just can't quite focus in on those guys. 31. What I'm doing is they're looking at grading terrain silhouettes don't block. Okay, so it's the silhouette. Let me check that again without flicking all my pieces off. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I could be playing this on Vassal, right? But that's no fun. I mean, it's fine, but oh man, he's within range. These guys have some long range, dude. So 3, 4, 5. So he's 5, and he's going to put Fired Slayer. He's going to put Fired. I think Fired Slayer means he fired, so I'm good there. All right, so he's at a 5. He's at a 6 because he's moving in the open. So 6 is 9 to 6. So it's a damage check. A good roll on the defense. They rolled a 6, so it's a 3 damage check. Yeah, because he's a 5. No, he was a 6. Yeah. So it's 9 to 6. So it's a 3 damage check. So white die. 3, 4. He is fine. Wow. Wow. Okay. One, 2, and then 3. You can check line of sight anytime. So he moved 3 into there. This guy's going to fire 1 into that. He's got a defense of light wood, or light woods is I think a 1. So he's firing in there 2 because he moved. So it's 2 to 1. 3 to 3. So it does not greater, so nothing happens. The Russians are getting some good looks here. Nothing's happening for them, so that's really good for them. He moved. The dog's barking. I need to go check out what's happening here, so I'll be... This guy, why is he not moved? Is he our leader there? So I can't fire through there now because that's blocking, I'm pretty sure. Keep saying I'm going to go check it out. Oh, I'm not letting the Germans do anything here. No, it's German's turn here. So, all right, let's pause a minute. So, German turn. Pardon me, everyone, while I go. If there were people alive on here, chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. 3 viewers. Hey, who's the 3rd viewer? Let me know. I have Tony's Board Life Original Grognard. All right, see you guys just a second. Okay, family situation. So live play is going on hold, hopefully not too long, but I need to write down a couple of places here. What's happening? So sorry, all. Got to scoot. Have a little thing we got to take care of. So, and that's it. Thanks all for watching. Well, yeah, thanks for chatting. Now I'm going to have to stop. So thanks for watching. I hope I can come back tonight, but if not, we'll catch you another day. So we're standing first turn. Soviets are trying to move forward, taking some fire, and the Germans' shooting has so far been somewhat ineffective. So, all right, we'll see y'all maybe later tonight. If not, we'll see you during the week sometime. All right, see ya.